अमेरिकी सेनेटरों और शिक्षाविदों ने द्विपक्षीय शैक्षिकी संबंधों को बढ़ावा देने पर जोर दिया। मोहाली में एजुकेशन सेंटर ऑफ यूएस खुला। चंडीगढ़। गत माह प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी के हाल में हुए अमेरिकी दौरे से न केवल द्विपक्षीय संबंधों को मजबूती मिली है, बल्कि अमेरिकी शिक्षा उद्योग को भी भारत में अपना मार्केट विस्तारित करने में राह आसान हुई है। इसी कड़ी को और मजबूती देने के लिए अमेरिकी राज्य अलाबामा के 17 सीनेटर्स और शिक्षाविदों का एक प्रतिनिधिमंडल भारत दौरे पर है, जो कि अमेरिकी शिक्षा के विभिन्न पहलुओं को प्रसारित कर रहा है। शनिवार को इस प्रतिनिधिमंडल ने मोहाली स्थित एजुकेशन सेंटर ऑफ यूएस का उद्घाटन किया गया, जिसमें इन सीनेटर्स के अलावा अमेरिका, पंजाब, हरियाणा के शिक्षाविदों और यूनिवर्सिटी अधिकारियों ने इस कार्यक्रम में शिरकत की। ये सेंटर इंटरनेशनल स्टूडेंट्स को अमेरिका में उच्च शिक्षा प्राप्त करवाने में सहायक सिद्ध होगा। उद्घाटन के बाद चंडीगढ़ प्रेस क्लब में आयोजित एक पत्रकार सम्मेलन को संबोधित करते हुए अमेरिकन एजुकेशन सेंटर के निदेशक राजन कुमार ने विदेश मंत्रालय के आंकड़ों का हवाला देते हुए बताया कि दोनों देशों के बीच वर्तमान व्यापार $200 बिलियन का है, जो कि निकट भविष्य में और अधिक पनपने के लिए अग्रसर है। इस कड़ी में एजुकेशनल सेक्टर की महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका रही है। वर्तमान में 2.70 भारतीय स्टूडेंट्स अमेरिका में शिक्षा ग्रहण कर रहे हैं, जबकि 4.4 मिलियन का व्यापक भारतीय समुदाय अमेरिका में है। गत दिनों पीएम के अमेरिकी दौरे ने एक नए अध्याय की शुरुआत की है, जिसमें दोनों पक्ष शिक्षा क्षेत्र को मजबूती देने में वचनबद्ध हैं। भारत कौशल विकास की अपनी मांगों को पूरा करने के लिए कम्युनिटी कॉलेजों में अमेरिकी अनुभव से काफी कुछ सीख रहा है। भारत में शिक्षा की पहुंच बढ़ाने के लिए टेक्नोलॉजी इनेबल्ड लर्निंग और मैसिव ओपन ऑनलाइन कोर्सेज के क्षेत्र में अमेरिकी संस्थानों के साथ सहयोग करने पर सहमति हुई है। भारत द्वारा शुरू की गई ग्लोबल इनिशिएटिव ऑफ एकेडमिक नेटवर्क (GIN) के तहत दोनों पक्षों को लाभ मिलने की उम्मीद है। प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस के दौरान प्रतिनिधिमंडल में शामिल सीनेटर आर्थर और बॉबी सिंगलेटन, डोनी चेस्टन, टिम मेल्सन, जय होवी, प्रिंस चैशनट, गेराल्ड डायल और शिक्षाविद एरिक मैके, श्रीनिवास जवनगुला, वाल्टर गोन्सुलिन, क्रिसल थ्रेडगिल, केरी जे पेलमर, गोविंद मेनन, रेने रोजर्स, मिसून हान, एक अली फुलमर और टेक्सास स्टेट यूनिवर्सिटी से देवयानी खरे ने सीमा पार स्किल्स की क्वालिटी और पोर्टेबिलिटी सुनिश्चित करने में सर्टिफिकेशन के महत्व पर बल दिया। अपने दौरे में प्रतिनिधिमंडल ने नई दिल्ली स्थित शिक्षा मंत्रालय के साथ बैठक करने के अलावा लवली प्रोफेशनल यूनिवर्सिटी, चंडीगढ़ यूनिवर्सिटी आदि विश्वविद्यालयों का दौरा कर इन रिश्तों को मजबूती देने का प्रयास किया है।
Pension plan in the United States. Every state is different. It's not like other countries. The central government send out the one policy and all the states have to follow the same policy. It is not so in the United States. Alabama is on another autonomous body and state legislator make rules, and also in the school system we have a higher education system and also K through 12 education system. For K through 12 education system, here Dr. Mackey, who is the state superintendent of Department of Education, makes a big overall recommendation. And then here, two largest school districts of Alabama came over here and to demonstrate the reality. When they hire, even though they are hired by a local school district, for the teachers are concerned, they are getting government state job. So it's not federal job, but it's a state government job, and their pension plan is guaranteed.
I think it's also was in the United States. He did not come to Alabama. The question about visas is, the United States government, I read just this past week, established a facility in Manila to expedite all the visas coming from Asia, the visa requests from Asia, so the time period should become much shorter as the Indian community, those that want to go to the United States, can get a visa much more rapidly. As I said, our countries want to increase our ties together, and as I said, India is an emerging country, and Alabama. Most Indians think of New York, California, Florida, Texas. Not many think of Alabama. But that's the reason we're here, to tell people about Alabama. We're a mid-sized state. We're about 25th, 24th in population of the 50 United States. So we want to spread the word about Alabama, that we want Indian students to come to our state to teach, to learn and study. And then we want to send Alabamians here because India, again, is a very strong emerging power on the world stage. And if I were thinking in the future, what countries are emerging and coming forward, India would be at the top of my list, whether economically or in the world stage as far as influence and power. This country has come a long way, but it's moving very quickly in a good direction.
We've been talking about this even over our meals as we've been following up on our days, that we see real opportunity for growth between India and the United States, and of course for us particularly in Alabama. So for instance, I mentioned airplane manufacturing. Airbus, which is a huge European facility, they've opened their first North American manufacturing site in Alabama. So many of those A320s that people will be flying around on all over the world are being manufactured in Alabama. Many of them then are going to be sold to Indian Air or other airlines that service India. So again, because of that, we're trying to promote ourselves on the world stage and see that India is certainly, as the Senator said, a rising star in the world, and we believe that together we can help each other. A group of colleges.
CGC. In the United States, as far as cost of living, and also the tuition and fees and room and board are among the lowest costs in the United States when it comes to our public universities. So there's a good cost factor also involved with coming to Alabama. For scholarships. And we'll probably defer to one of the educators who have a better appreciation of the university situation, setting.
We're at Troy University in Troy, Alabama, and I have been overwhelmed with the hospitality we've received, and we look forward to many wonderful partnerships with your students and your universities. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Bobby Singleton, and I serve in the Alabama State Senate, where I am the Senate Minority Leader, and I have enjoyed myself here in the state, and hopefully we can bridge some further communications between your universities and our universities to bring students forward. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Gerald Isle, retired state senator, and I'm also a board member and a founding member of the A-League, which is the organization that brought this group here today. And thank you. The hospitality, the knowledge that we've received has been overwhelming. Thank you for that hospitality.
Been thoroughly impressed with the professors that we have been introduced to, as well as the classrooms and technology that they're using in the classrooms. We also were able to visit research labs where we saw student work, like drones that they had built themselves. So overall it's been an overwhelmingly positive experience here, and we are very impressed with the universities that we have visited.
Specifically name, can you mention?
We've been to.
We have delegates from the United States, and like they have come all the way from the United States. They've been here with us for the last 5 days, and they've been traveling with us in the school and colleges. And today we're going to have a press conference, like you can raise the questions about the experience about the India, how does it make the India hospitality, culture, and their some of them senior vice chancellor, and few of them the senator.
Said I'm the state superintendent of education, which means that we have 1,600 schools, about 750,000 students. The local superintendents for our two largest school districts are here with me as well. And Senator Orr said we have a shortage of teachers. If students either finish a bachelor's degree, a 4-year degree in India, and then come to the United States to study for a master's degree, or in some cases it might be a 3-in-1 or 2-in-2 program where they can get dual degrees from the United States and India. and we will give them a teaching certificate in Alabama so they can teach. And on the visa system, if they come over as a student for a master's degree, they can stay and teach up to 3 years. Some of those students then will have that experience and come back to India, and we hope they bring some positive American experiences back with them. Some of them, we hope, will decide to stay longer and apply for a long-term visa. But we also feel like so for us, it gives us teachers, but it also gives us really international connection with our classrooms. We are an emerging state, and I know people in India and in Punjab don't know a lot about Alabama, but we have a large manufacturing base. We manufacture airplanes, we manufacture lots of cars, we manufacture ships. And so our students need to be exposed to a worldwide, a global view. And we feel like bringing people from other countries is very important for them, and also sending our students, and especially our college students, abroad, which is another thing we've discussed, either teacher exchanges and or student exchanges with Punjab. So we feel like it's a great benefit for us if people come from here, but we also feel like it's a benefit to India for us to continue to grow that relationship together.